Hey everybody, just a quick video I'm making. I'm still learning how to do these videos, but I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. Today, I got a new maytek F405 flight controller. It's brand new. I got it in the mail not even 20 minutes ago. Here's my old Betaflight F4 flight controller. Like what I want to tell y'all, when you go to start bridging the VBAT to the cam so you can get the voltage power to like your receivers or transmitters and whatever, be careful doing that, because somewhere along the line, see right there where I don't know if you can see it, where I had bridged the VBAT to the cam little pins there. When I did that, and I was careful, I didn't get any solder or anything. My BEC apparently stopped working. The red light stopped blinking and everything. So I'm going to use this, if I can, as a PDB, a power distribution board, and then I'm going to use this for my flight controller. Now here, for all my friends out there that don't have a clue what I'm doing, that kind of sits right in there. That's the brain for the drone. And of course, I've had this drone built and ready to go and everything. But I've taken it apart, and keep wanting to modify things and fix things and rebuild on things. Because the more I do this, the more ideas I come up with. Like I say, this ain't a kit or anything. I'm just doing this as I go. As I just started out with a frame, a 220 millimeter frame, not really knowing what in the world I'm doing, and went from there, and I've gotten all my tools, like all my soldering kit, and all this, and here's my standoffs and screws, and there, my camera receiver system and everything. It's all kind of all messed up, messed with all the wires and everything. But what I'm going to do, I downloaded Adobe Premiere so I can learn how to edit these videos and all that, so I can start making videos. Because as soon as I get the hang of all this, I sure would like to make instructional videos, on how to do all this. But because Joshua Bardwell, I don't know if you've watched any of his videos or know who I'm talking about, but he's really good. I've learned so much from him. I even became a Patreon and everything like that, and man, maybe one day I'd get like one email from him or something, but right now I'm just kind of making this video for him and for all my friends out there that know me personally, just to kind of let you know what I'm doing and everything. And there's ESCs, there's my old flight controller here, the Beta F4. It's going to be a power distribution board now. This is my video transmitter, and the camera, that's a Sony. It's pretty cool. Anyway, and this is the main receiver for the handheld radio controlled transmitter. That's a XM Plus, FreeSky XM Plus. That's a long story, but anyway, that's what I'm doing. And this is the kind of where I'm at in the whole process and all that. But I'm gonna, as soon as I make a little bit of progress with this here, I'll make a video of my progress and all that good stuff, and upload it to Adobe Premiere and all that, so I can make it all one video. I've had a few of you ask me questions about that, but anyway, that's that. Over and out, and I'll see y'all after a while. Okay, I've got the ESCs wired. When you hear this beeping sound, that means they're all connected and working. So, seems like everything's working. We got a blinker, that means it's acting like a flight controller. Everything's good there. We got the transmitter. I get the transmitter and receiver mixed up because this is a receiver, that's a transmitter, and vice versa. But anyway, they all seem to be blinking and working and all's good. Anyway, I'll be back as soon as I get everything done. See ya. Okay, I'm back. This is where we're at. I got the camera in there. We've got, oops, sorry. We've got the antenna, everything. Do a quick plug in. See if everything's working good. That red light to the right you see blinking, that's the radio controlled receiver. This E4 right here, that's a video transmitter. The 4 blue lights, those are electronic speed controllers. This light down there you see blinking, that's the flight controller. It blinking like that, saying everything's good, everything's ready, everything's healthy. The that orange thing, that's the camera. Looks like it all's good. And we've got on-screen display on, so you get a better view. So anyway, again, I'll be back. Gonna put the top plate on, propellers, flash it, the firmware, the latest betaflight 3.3.0, I believe, and I'll be back. Okay, and here we go. It took me about 3 or 4 hours to do all this. That's the battery on top there. It's a little bulky, but that's the way they go. On top, I'm going to try to lower that plate, but that's how it looks off on the side. Got the props on. All the blinking lights are good. That's the antenna. That's it. This camera thing, I'll loosen the sides here to bring that down. See, well, I can do it. That kind of comes down like that, and I'll move that battery out of the way and bring it all the way down. But that protects the. I can put some LED lights here. Like, as a matter of fact, I got some right here. Put them like right there. These glow bright. I mean, they are very bright. But there she is. I'll be back. Okay, now we're at the point where we flash the firmware. It's a USB, connect to the flight controller here into the computer, and let's see. So we go to, here's the betaflight thingy. So what we'll do is you open up betaflight, and gotta wait for it to open. And this is how you connect to your drone. You can tell I'm really tired. That was a very stressful soldering experience. So we go to flash firmware. Now note where it says COM there, that means it's connected to the drone. It's recognizing the flight controller here. You know, and this is just a normal cell phone connector. It connects just right in there. Kind of hard to get to it, but just a normal cell phone cord. And we're connected. We go to firmware flasher. Well, it's wanting me to go, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Click here, and this is where my board is a maytek 405. You choose that. You go down here to load firmware, and it'll load it, and it'll find it for you. Oh, I don't want to load it locally, my bad. I gotta choose a version here. Sorry about that. Go with the latest, I guess. One that is stable. I guess this one will work. And then you load it locally. Sorry, been loaded. And when it's ready, you flash it. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to get me some coffee, and I'll be back. But that's how you do it. Once I click that, it'll load everything I need into the drone, so I can go in and calibrate it. But I'll show that here in just a minute. I'll be back, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I flashed the firmware. That means I installed the software into here. From here, we're connected via this cable. All's good. To demonstrate a little motor test, don't try this at home with the propellers on. I just do it because I'm crazy. But I'll access that and then give it a little throttle. Hold on, let me access that, and then as I raise the throttle, the faster they go, and everything seems to be working good. And of course I can go faster, and that's how it's done, from the very beginning to all that big mess to a quadcopter almost ready to fly. And this shows your battery. This board has a barometer. That's cool. A gyroscope and an accelerometer. Those are its features up there. Shows your connection and everything. So, you know, and this has different places like your battery. You can check your battery. It says it's a 4-cell. Check your mile. It's just, you know, I'm not gonna go. That's for another video. One day I hope to get good at this, so I can help Joshua Bardwell out, you know, or because I learned so much from him. I don't know how he does it. But anyway, that's gonna conclude this video. I don't know how many clips I've made, but I'm gonna go and upload these to my computer and then into Adobe Premiere and see if I can't make it just one big video. Who knows what it's going to look like all in one, because I've stopped and went and stopped the camera and then turned it. It's weird. I can't explain it. But anyway, there's how it goes. There's how it works. And Thursday I'll have my transmitter, the Tyrannus XD9. I can't wait. I'm going to be in the air and start making videos flying. Hopefully get into some races. So anybody got any questions or any info for me or anything? You know, like I say, I do this totally alone. I'm totally by myself, aside from my friends on Facebook and YouTube. But they're always miles and miles and miles away, and I've never really met in person. But anyway, just holler at me. Here, I'll say goodbye in the mirror. I don't have a shirt on, but anyway, see y'all. Thanks, and until next time, see you, bye. Okay, hi y'all, I'm back. I'm going to try to figure out how to put all this video together, but this is where I'm at in the build. I've done soldered the positive and the negative power cord there, the XT60 with a transistor. I'm not sure what that capacitor does, or capacitor or whatever, but I soldered it in there. I think it regulates high voltage surges or something, but I went ahead and put it on there. I'm getting ready to do the ESCs and the video transmitter and the camera, and I'll update as I go. Over and out again. This will probably sound funny, it being all in one video when I keep saying hello and bye. So I'll figure it all out. Y'all have a good one. Okay, I'm right here. Got done soldering the ESCs to the little power ports there. I got the transistor on. Now the next thing is I think where I messed up last time is where I'm gonna hook up the receiver and the video transmitter and all that. It gets just confusing sometimes, but while I'm here, I'd like to show you I got the camera mounted in there pretty good. It can move. It's all good. But just keeping a documentary of this build, it's pretty cool. Sometimes I do a little battery check, as I go, to make sure I don't have any shorts anywhere. Everything looks good, so I'll just keep updating as I go. The next project, I guess, once I'm done, is figuring out how to upload this to Adobe Premiere and get the video up. Who knows how that's gonna go. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Now, I've got this soldered, everything. I've got this. You can see all those little wires. I think I got them to the right thing. And on the bottom, I've ground the cam. Here's my camera. I think I've got everything. So now, if everything works right, where I'm at now, see, this is my computer. This is the excuse me for not saying the right words, but anyway, this is the receiver to the computer. Okay, and when I plug this gadget in over here, this antenna right here is going to transmit the video signal to this antenna to that screen. And I think I've got everything hooked up. When I plug this battery in to this, this will all light up, and hopefully this camera will project right here. And that's how you get your first person view, your FPV. Okay, so I want to set the camera down. I'll set it for y'all to watch. I'm going to plug it in. Okay, and there we go. See that? Isn't that neat? And I got the on-screen display, all those little gadgets and gadgets and everything there. See how that works? You can see me, my back there. But anyway, I plugged that in. And now this camera here is going through all this board and everything, and it's doing its thing and all that, and projecting, like I say, through this antenna here to here. So from a distance, let me show you how that, do you see where I'm getting at? This stuff is kind of hard to do. I mean, you gotta do all this, the electronics, the soldering, the camera, the computer, the software, the program that makes this thing run. And I just think that it's amazing, you know. And wherever I move this camera like that, of course, shows what's over there. See, I wish I had somebody to help me make these videos. Like I say, I'm completely by myself. I do all this alone. I don't have nobody to help me hold the camera. You know, I do this all by myself. Everybody I know is either online or in China. So anybody interested locally coming over and helping me do this, just send me an email. My email address is dronepartsx@gmail.com. But anyway, that's that. That's where I'm at in the build. I'm making a documentary. Out of breath. I think I tried to talk too fast or something, but that's where we're at. Wireless, and I'm kind of thrilled that this is working. You know, this is nice. So over and out. I'll be back. That's where I'm at so far. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I just hooked up my this is the receiver for the handheld transmitter. Haven't gotten that yet, but I just wanted to show you one more thing. I'm going to hold this here. What I want to do is check this out. I want to plug this in and watch the computer screen. I think this is so neat. And we got service. Isn't that neat? I don't know. This is just amazing, you know, to me. But anyway, that's where I'm at. This is my own screen display. It's called an OSD, and that's where I'm at in this whole thing. This is the receiver for the computer. This is the transmitter. That's how you're seeing that. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. Right here, I've got it seated. I'm getting ready to solder these here to the motors. You know, everything seems to be working alright. Get the video transmitter here, the camera hookup here, the ESC's here, the radio receiver here for the handheld radio. That's another story. We'll be getting to that. Here's my little thing. It was a courtesy plate from Maytek Systems. I'm going to be installing that, and that's where we are. So I'll be back. Here's the camera. Everything's going good so far. No shorts. Something scared me a minute ago, but it was just a small little short. But all's good, and I'll be right back.